Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights.
Hi everyone, welcome to Alternative World. I'm Chris, professional comedian and impressionist on the Cheek of It 69 YouTube channel. Today's not comedy, no, it's quite serious here, so I won't go into jokes and all of that. I'm also BBC TV producer over at London Studios in Westfield, and I'm also DNTV host, and I'm a pretty all-round naughty boy. I'm actually the world's only alternative multi-character adult-themed comedian and impressionist. I don't know if you know that, but you do know it now. Welcome to new viewers, old viewers, people that have watched me on the Cheek of It 69, people that are just here on Alternative World. Welcome. Today is not going to be comedy, as I've said. I've gone through a bit of a hard time. I said on this channel I was going to talk about mental health, I was going to talk about relationship advice and money-saving tips ideas. On Friday, I've got a brand new money-saving tips idea video, which I've lined something up special for you. And on Wednesday, I've got the main comedy show on the Cheek of It 69 YouTube channel. Guys, do come over and support me, that's great. I do cash competitions for my subscribers, and I do love you dearly. The reason the video's been late, I'll explain a few little bits and pieces, and I actually look a bit rough still. I'm feeling a bit better than I did the other day on the Cheek of It 69 live stream, cash giveaway live stream, but I'll explain why, and it's a bit of obviously information about this video as well, and we'll talk about it. I don't know if you know, I suffer with mental health issues as well. I have done for many years. Mental health is a killer in more ways than one. It can kill your mind, and it can not only kill your mind, it can kill your body. What I was doing, I wasn't so much depressed, but I was a little bit down on myself. What I kept doing, I kept going out to film during the day. Then I would grab a sandwich while I was out. Then I would come in, and I'd go straight to bed. And I'd wake up in the morning, and I'd go out filming again. And I found myself having 3 or 4 sandwiches in 3 or 4 days, basically, and I lost a lot of weight. Lost it in the face. I don't know if you know, I can't actually put on weight. I've got one lung that doesn't work totally, and it can't expand. So I am quite a naturally skinny guy, and I'm not actually as pale as I look at the moment. I'll be honest with you, it is the night camera. As you can see, there you go, I look a bit better, but I have lost a bit of weight in the face, and I haven't really got much weight on me. So what I'm doing now, I took a few sort of rest days off social media. I do feel a lot better, but I'm not my 100% self, I can assure you. And what I'm also going to do, I'm also going to make sure I eat properly, proper food, proper bits and pieces, and just sit down and eat meals and take time to yourself. Social media can be an absolute killer. It really can. What I'm going to tell you in this video, I'm going to tell you obviously about my mental health and what you can do to try to help it. And I'm also going to tell you a little bit about relationships and some bits and pieces that I've had going on in my life. What we're going to do, I'll announce it on Friday's show. I'm going to have a live stream here on Alternative World for some beautiful family members and viewers. Maybe you watch me on the Cheek of It 69. Maybe you only watch me here on Alternative World. Maybe you watch me on both. But that would be great. Hopefully you can join me on both. That would be fantastic. What I'm going to do is show you this little clip. And when I come back, I'm going to tell you how my mental health affects me, and if mental health affects you, what you can do to try to help just a little bit. Welcome back. As it said in the graphics, make sure you subscribe, like, share if you wish. That would be fantastic. But do subscribe and do hit the like button on this video. It makes all of the difference. You know, Alternative World is only a newish channel, so we're trying to get our foot. What we're going to do in each show, I reckon, we're going to do certain segments. It will come up. It will let you know what segment's coming next. I think that's what we're going to start doing from Friday. But I just want to tell you about mental health very quickly. I know a lot of you suffer from it out there. I'm sure you do. Whether you've had it for a long time, whether you've only had it for a short time, whether you have mental health and you're not sure if it's actual mental health or what it is, if you're on medication or if you're thinking of getting medication, all of this is sort of very similar things you can do. What I would suggest is to, I said in the previous video, didn't I, make sure you obviously keep a routine in your life. A routine is good. It really, really is. What I'd done when I had originally gave up comedy due to my spinal condition, I had to give up stand-up comedy as a former stand-up comedian. I was making it to the big time, basically, and yeah, I would have been a star for many years. I literally wasted nearly 16 years just lying in my bed, depressed, with a bad back. I'm still on about 4, 5, 6 different medications. Obviously depression, I've been on medication for nearly 20 years now. It's quite a long time. What I find here in the UK, doctors will get you on medications and they will just keep dishing the medication and dishing the medication. They won't check up on you. They just keep giving the prescriptions and then you go away. I've very rarely been seen by my doctor, to be honest, in the last 20 years, apart from different type of ailments. If I've, I don't know, got a chest infection, I get antibiotics or something like that. That's the only really time I've done it. I've actually got to change my medication. You've got to be quite careful. My dad died from heart failure and I have to now apparently change my medication because heart failure can run in the family, or so they say, and I've got to now change the medication. I've got to go for all of that. I wasn't too keen. I did try several months ago to change the medication and it really messed with my head and caused me big problems. But with mental health, make sure you speak to someone. You need to have someone you can trust, obviously, in your life. Sometimes it can be easier to speak to a stranger. I get a lot of people online speaking to me, Chris, I'm having problems, I'm down and depressed. The reason I didn't do this video on Friday, I didn't think it was fair to be down and sort of depressed and, you know, not very well myself mentally, and to give you guys and girls out there advice about mental health. It just didn't seem right, and I wasn't in a frame of mind to do it. I truly wasn't. But yes, find someone you can speak to. That is a really good piece of advice. Sometimes a stranger's better to speak to. You may feel you can't speak to your partner, I don't know, brother, sister, your mum, your dad, anything like that. You may feel you can't speak to them. Speak to a stranger. Obviously, if you want some advice and you want to message me, I can give you it if you're really obviously in need, but it is best to find a professional or to speak to a stranger and explain, you know, what's happening in your life. The best thing, I reckon, is to admit you've got a problem with mental health. Don't be ashamed, don't be down on yourself, don't think, oh, I'm not going to tell anyone, they think I'm crazy, they think I'm mad, they're going to think bad of me or different of me. You know, don't worry about that. That's their problem. It's not your problem out there. It's really not. If you've got it, I always tell people I've got it. It's quite a regular occurrence. I don't know if you realise. I think it's about 75% of the world's population will either have mental health or have got mental health at the moment in their life. It may even be more. It may even be 80%. It's a lot of people, especially people struggling with money worries and obviously paying the bills and all of that at the moment. It's really hard. So don't feel bad about it. Don't hide it. Don't think I can't speak to anyone or tell anyone. There's plenty of people out there you can speak to. There really is. So make sure you do, guys and girls. You know I say guys. Hi guys. I mean everyone out there. It's just the thing I say. But do speak to someone about it. Don't suffer in silence. Please don't suffer in silence. And if you feel like you do have depression, the best person can be, first of all, is to go and speak to your doctor. Sorry about the glare on the camera. It's because it's, you know, night time pretty much. But don't be afraid to speak to your doctor and get some proper advice from them. And they're there to help. They've heard it 100 times, 1,000,000 times. So don't be afraid. Don't be, you know, worried about telling people. Don't hide it. A lot of people ask me all the time, what should I do? And I say to them, go and see your doctor and speak to them. Trust me, they know what they're doing. I mean, obviously no one wants to get stuck on medication, but if medication helps you and makes you feel better, I don't think without the medication I could function at the moment. 20 years is a long time. You're not supposed to be on it that long, but make sure you see your doctor regularly and keep your dose sort of up to date and checked and all of that. But that's some of the best piece of advice that I can give you at the moment for mental health. And I do want to tell you something about a bit about relationships, what's going on at the moment, and what I've actually had. And today is a little mismatch of all little bits and pieces. I did say I'd do vlogs of myself, didn't I, on here as well. So you can maybe call this a little vlog of myself and just some bits of information thrown in. But I'm going to show you what's coming on the Cheek of It 69 YouTube channel, actually, what you're missing. You want to come over there, trust me. I do have a laugh. I like to every now and then. I'll see you back here in a second.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go.
Welcome back to my 99 bedroom mansion. As you can see, I've got here now. I wish it was. I really was. Some of you have seen my humble abode before. This is where I live with my fiance, Alison. We've been together 21 years. And yeah, happily together. I thought I'd bring you in here just so I can make sure she's okay. She did break her foot a couple of days ago and damage her knee and her ankle as well, lifting a lamp from a friend's house, and she tripped over and done all of that. So that's why I've obviously come back to finish the end of the show off. What I did want to say as well, on Friday we're going to have a special money saving tips and ideas video here on Alternative World. As I said to you, I'm going through a bit of a hard time mental health wise, and obviously being run down from not eating enough, and not because I haven't had the money to eat, because I've been rushed off my feet, rushing around social media. Literally just here, I filmed this video, this piece of the video, about 10 minutes ago, and someone started messaging me on social media. So the same thing, I'm always bombarded constant on social media, but that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to take my time for my own mental health, my own sanity, and relax, and obviously, you know, get myself together, basically. We all have it. It can happen to the best of us. So as I said before, make sure you speak to someone about it, and don't be afraid, and don't be embarrassed about it. Definitely not. On Friday, we're going to have a special money saving tips video idea, as I said. That's going to definitely be Friday here on Alternative World. Wednesday, I've got the brand new Cheek of It 69 multi-character comedy show. You have to be 16 plus to obviously be involved in that. What I would like you to do, if you've got any questions about relationships, mental health, how to save money on food more, how to save money on bills more, anything specific, I'd like you to message me in the comments. That would be great. And we could obviously cover that maybe on Friday's show. That would be great. Or we can cover it in a future show. Or if you'd like a message back to me, you know, from me, obviously to you, in the comments, I'm more than happy to do that. A lot of you have seen my bedroom before, whether you're Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, maybe even the Cheek of It 69 YouTube channel. But that's what I wanted to say. And if you want to ask me anything specific, I did say when I started the channel, it would be a mashup and a mixture of things. I'd rather give you a video even here. I was supposed to do it on Friday, but obviously I've had problems, as I said. And I'm going to make sure I look after myself more and just relax and just breathe and take it easy. That's a good thing. If you're very stressed and very, I don't know, rushed off your feet, and you feel like, oh no, I just can't take it anymore. You know, you feel like your head's going to explode. Just take time, sit down, relax. If you smoke, have a cigarette, have a cup of tea, and just breathe. They say, is it in through the mouth and out through the nose? Breathe and just relax and take it easy. It can help, it really can. But as I said, mental health, make sure you speak to someone. Excuse me, it's very important to find someone that you trust in your life to speak to about it, and don't clam up about it, and don't obviously think it's taboo and you can't speak about it. It doesn't matter where you're from in the world, you should be able to tell people and say, look, I'm struggling, this is what I'm going through at the moment. If it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone. It does. Comedians are very, very well known for mental health issues, very well known. And it's a hard thing to do. You're up, you're down. I'm not doing comedy here, as I said I wouldn't do when I started the channel, but on the Cheek of It 69 YouTube channel, it's a big roller coaster of up and down emotions constantly, and it really is crazy. What I did want to say, I wanted to finish up on. A lot of you have asked me this on social media privately and in messages, sometimes in the comment section here on YouTube, other times mainly on Facebook and Instagram, even TikTok sometimes, about relationship issues and so on. Just want to say one thing. Whether you're man, woman, whether you live in Africa, the Americas, Europe, across the road from me, England itself, wherever, whether you live next door to me, you should never be bullied or abused or feel threatened in a relationship. If you're in a relationship with your man or woman, it shouldn't be that way. It's not normal. I get a lot of cases, as about 80% of my followers on social media are women. That's just because I don't know why it is, but it seems to be that way. Maybe they like watching my comedy. Maybe they like me. Maybe it's because I'm so open and honest and I try to tell you the way it is. I could have easily tried to cover up what I was doing, you know, with my mental health. Instead, I can't obviously do any videos and not giving you nothing. But I wanted to be open and honest. And yeah, I'm going to start looking after myself more. But for you guys and girls at home, it's not normal to be in a relationship where you feel, as I said, threatened, abused, controlled. Definitely not. I know a lot of women that watch me on forms of social media, and they are controlled by their boyfriends, their husbands, and they get upset when they see them watching me on YouTube. But come on, if you can't watch me on YouTube and your partner's obviously stressed about it and upset, that's not the right person for you. They shouldn't be that way. What's it going to be next? The postman comes to the door to deliver the mail and your boyfriend's upset with it, or the milkman comes, or you're talking to a guy in the shop. You could be in McDonald's or somewhere, or takeaway, and someone's serving you your food and he gets upset. It shouldn't happen. I'm going to have, coming up, not this Friday, next, this Friday we're going to have the food and bills saving money, obviously the tips and hints again. The following week we're going to have a constant 15-minute relationship special, just about relationships. I would like some of your questions, please, and some bits and pieces from you guys at home, what you'd like to know, what I've done in my life to obviously take care of those issues that you're asking, and what my advice is for you, and anything you need to ask me, feel free. But it's me, Chris, here, Alternative World. I do love you all, and I will see you on Wednesday for a full comedy show on the Cheek of It 69. Take care, be safe, I will look after myself a bit more, I promise. Bye for now.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights,